Yes. Welcome back, my friends. Another rendition of Choir Boys Cut. Been one of them days. You know what I'm saying? It's getting dark, it's raining, got my sunglasses on. Let's roll on with it to the cove. Well, while we're rolling, let's have another rousing rendition. I tell you, it's hard to drive in the dark with these sunglasses. Not for a professional like myself, but, you know, I would not advise you doing it at all. You know what I'm saying? You probably don't, but you should. Yeah, just safety first. So, got the seatbelt on. Y'all notice safety glasses in case some dust gets in my eyes from these air conditioning vents. To give you a backdrop of the day, a few weeks ago, we swapped trucks. I got a new truck. Had it for 4 days and it blew up. Through no fault of my own, might I add. No fault of my own. I had heard a little clicking noise. I checked said clicking noise. I guess they had it tuned up before I got it. And then when they tuned it up, they forgot to add the oil after draining the old oil. So it blew up. So, fast forward to this morning. Got my new truck back. Took about 2.5 hours to swap it out with this truck. About 6 miles from Fernandina. It blew up again. I think this time they forgot to add water. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic, but I can tell you oil and water is pretty essential. Anyway, so that's where we're at. That's why we didn't make no videos. Out here hot as balls. Trying to get stuff done out here on 200. Whoever thought it'd be a good idea to put that as a project, hey, let's go through Yulee. If it's an elected person, we ought to unelect them, and if it's a paid person, we ought to shoot them. It's just terrible. Bunch of gopher turtles that's 5-10 years behind already. Alright, well, that's enough of that. Y'all didn't tune in to hear me, bitch. I don't really know why you tuned in, but you did. So, what I got for you today, now we ain't been able to do no cutting. It's raining outside. What I got for you today, though, in the vein of yesterday, is the Spyderco manix. This is the manix. You say, yeah, that looks a lot like the paramilitary T, and it does. It's got a little fatter blade. I'll do a little comparison. Here it is. Now, I'm really digging this paramilitary too. So I'm curious to see how I'm gonna like the manix. I think essentially, like blade length and all that, it's pretty much the same. And there y'all go to the side. Y'all have got to learn to pay. Hold on, here in Jacksonville, we believe in making a full curve before you get off a road here. Never seen anything like it. And it ain't a roundabout, it's just, you know, hey, we getting off interstate, well, let's go in a full circle to get where we need to go. That way, if you're not mad when you start, you will be when you're done. That's enough of that. Now, here we go. Here, y'all see these? If you don't, Google it. Google manix and Spyder paramilitary 2. Anyway, what you got here with this manix is simply this. Couple differences. One, the blade is taller by about 1/2 inch from here to here. That should give it a little better on the slicing, maybe food prep type stuff, you know, cutting carrots, whatever, you know. And I can already see the gears turning and people typing, would that make a good self-defense blade? Y'all wear me out with that, man. or it's like every knife forum, you get some jerk off over there going, well, you know, I carry the paramilitary too for self. Really? That's what you carry for self-defense? And how many times have you used said knife? I'll go out here on a limb and say 0. I mean, you know, unless you're counting peeling that apple the other day and scaring somebody off with that. I just, the whole self-defense thing and, you know, everything's tactical and all that crap, it just wears me out. So, would I use it for self-defense? No, I wouldn't, because I got a gun and I'd just shoot you. That'd be the end of that, okay? Let's go ahead and wrap that little do-si-do up. The other side is 2 things. One, if you've never stabbed somebody, it ain't like in the movies, Hoss. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. I know you think you're going to whip that thing around there, look like Jet Li and Bruce Lee had a kid, Wing Lee. It ain't happening, son. First thing that's going to happen is you're going to swing like a moron because you don't practice with it. Or, Grandmaster Soto down there at the dojo has just taken your money and taught you all wrong. Because everybody's got a damn instructor these days, and they're a fuchsia belt or something. Look here, I've been stabbed. It hurt really, really bad. I've been cut. Didn't hurt as bad as getting stabbed, but I wasn't thrilled about it. You know what I'm saying? And I had to, you know, one time had to kind of stick somebody with one life or death situation there. But what don't happen, let me tell you what don't happen. You know the old Psycho scene where it's no, sir, When you stick this in muscle, that muscle closes around it. And then it hurts really bad. Okay? Or, like I did the other day, about 2 months ago, and cut my damn finger about slap off. Just, there it goes. And I don't care how much you practice, how much you shadow box, how many times you put your wife in the reverse clinch. Let me show you what it shows like. That's it, son. So get that out of your head. I don't even know how we got off on that. Anyway, this is the Manix Spyderco S30VN. This is CPM. What did we say that was, kids? Crucible powdered metals. S30VN. Okay? Right out. It's the same as that Spyderco paramilitary too. Now, one of the other differences we have is the locks. On the Spyder paramilitary 2, we got that compression lock, which is honestly just kind of instead of a liner lock on this side, it's basically, man, it's just a reverse liner lock. Push it over, do it like that. But now I'm gonna tell you something, son. I like that lock. I do like it. This lock, I don't even know what you call it, but it's got a little button there, and you just pull it down, fold it over. That's it. Now on these things, let me show you something. A lot of times, you got these little pivot screws right here. See that? Now, you can tighten it up, okay? If you tighten it up, you're not going to get that quick flip action. You're just not. But it'll be a little more sturdier, a little more centered, that kind of thing. I typically don't tighten them down too much because I like getting something I can pop open pretty quick. You know, I might want to eat a can of Pringles or something real fast, and like that. Now, I haven't used this knife at all, none. It's been kind of a jacked up day. Now, I did use the Spyderco, the paramilitary too. I'm gonna tell you something, son. I'm gonna wind up trading Kirk or something, because that's a good knife. Y'all pardon me while I drink this Propel. thinking about trading knife, a tomahawk, couple tomahawks for this paramilitary too, something like that. Because this is, I just like this thing, man. It's handy, it's light, it feels good in the hand. Now, I figured out after I did the video, of course, yesterday, why I like these knives so much. And it's the handle, right? It's not just the grippy G10. It's the actual, the G10's nice, but you see, you got plenty of space in there. See that? And it feels good in your hand. I like the choil they put on it. I like the way the grippy G10 feels. I like the light jimping on the back there. Now this manix feels good too now. Don't get me wrong. It does. And tomorrow I'll cut more with it. That is old sheath here. I think it's off a darn some kind of stupid dagger or something. I don't know. Let's see. See if we can gouge it a little bit. Look at there. Cut right through it, son. Like the old proverbial hot knife through butter. Y'all know what I'm saying? Got plastic in there, so it. Now, I've not done anything with this knife as far as sharpening it. Putting my sharpener ain't even in here because I swapped trucks and I had to swap back. I'm in the wrong route. I should have went into auto repair. It's not as easy as it looks. Yeah, I know. You don't want to deal with me right now. Look at that, son. Blasting through this nylon. Now we'll do some better tests. Like I told you, I try to pick some tests that, one, are pretty cool to look at. You know, kind of like myself. The epitome of coolness. And two, that shows you some functionality. I mean, while I'd love to go out here and stab a bunch of zombie mannequins and all that, that's not really representing everyday life. I mean, it may one day. I don't know. Y'all don't know. I mean, this thing's just blowing through it while I'm sitting here yabbering on. Now, in the sheaths, a lot of times there's like some kind of, you got your nylon and then you got like a plastic liner or cardboard. And it's, I mean, this thing's cut straight through it. It is a lot more slicey than I thought it would, you know, like I said it would be. But even a little more so. Now, this is just dicking around with it. And I mean, it's cutting this thing, you know. And my point to you is this. I know you're not going to run around cutting up a bunch of sheaths. I get that. But you use it every day. I mean, every day of your life, you're going to use this knife. You're going to cut nylon. You're going to cut different things. You know, cut stuff for your wife. Your wife may cut you. I don't know. But if it can cut through this kind of crap, it'll do anything you need it to do. And it's lightweight. It's handy dandy. It's good in the hand. I've said all that, and I'm saying it again. The handle's kind of reminiscent of the Emerson. You know what I'm saying? Which I got up here somewhere. I don't know. Oh, here it is. My Emerson CQC8, which is a good knife. Do a size comparison on that too. Now, I carry bigger pocket knives, typically speaking. But now this CQC8, it's a little bit bigger. Not a whole lot. I mean, it's really not. A little bit more on the blade length. But look at that handle. Got that good choil right here on that CQC8. Now this thing, Spyderco had to go a long way for me to replace my hard-working Emerson. But I'm gonna tell you, they're pretty close. Now here's this one. Okay, basically the same handle. Grippy G10, good ergonomics. Y'all like when I throw in big words, don't you? Now the Emerson is a liner lock. I personally, liner lock, I'll take it or leave it. I mean, I don't care. I'm not gonna sit here and bash you know, bash on the thing and crash it and baton with it, and that's just not who I am. It's not who I'm trying to be, you know. And nothing wrong against it. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with it a lick. You want to go out there and baton with your knife, son, tear it up. Gotta wipe that down there with my mask. All right, we're gonna bring this thing to a close. I'm the only man on the internet that can talk for 15 minutes on something. Anyway, the Manix Spyderco Grippy G10, 3.5-inch blade, 3-inch cutting. Hey, 22 veterans a day commit suicide. We got a bunch of police officers commit suicide. Guys, if you're in one of them groups and you need help, we're here to help you. We love you. Just know we stand with you. God bless y'all. Love y'all. If you're struggling with addiction, man, hit us up. Hit us up. We'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm Scab. You're not. Thanks for bearing with me. Hey, thanks for the subscribers. We're growing every day. Y'all hit like, subscribe, and share. Love y'all. We out.